Cameron Palmer here with Cardinal girls head coach, basketball head coach Kim Domen. First, kind of talk about that relationship that you got with these freshmen. You coached them last year in 8th grade. How's that kind of going to help for this season?
I think it's going to help a lot, only because I know what they're capable of. They're a great group of girls. They encourage each other. They push each other. They're just, like I said, a really, really good group of girls, and I'm just excited that they're here at the freshman level, and I'm glad to be with them.
You got experience coaching, but you were an assistant coach from 2016. You had that gap year last year without having a team, and now you come back this year as the head coach. Kind of talk about what your experience means, and was it kind of refreshing to have that gap year just to kind of maybe collect some things and get ready for this year?
I think it's sad that we didn't have a team last year. I mean, the program for the girls basketball, it suffers, and you can see, that it did suffer because we didn't have a team last year. So having a group this year really does help, and we have about 14 girls. So we'll have a JV squad, which is tremendously going to help because, once you have a JV squad, it helps the varsity squad. More touches, more practice, more shooting. Definitely helps on the varsity level. And also you have that competition between, two players that might have one spot that's open, so they're pushing each other for that spot to win. So I'm just very excited to be with them. I'm very excited to be the head coach and go forward and, coach these girls.
And then kind of talk about, you talked about not having a team last year. How great is it to have a team this year, but also kind of a strength in numbers, something Cardinal girls basketball didn't really have, at least for my 4 years of high school?
Yeah, when I coached back in 2016, we did have a freshman team, and I went ahead and coached that. But ever since then, it's kind of like dwindled to the point where we didn't have a JV team, or we had a JV team, but there was only a couple players, and we had to pull varsity players down to play for only 2 quarters. So this is tremendously going to help with the girls basketball program, and I hope more kids in the rec programs continue to play, so once they come up, we'll have a freshman, JV, and varsity team. That's the goal, building the program.
You only have one upperclassman, legitimately one senior, Anna Lehman. Can you kind of talk about what it's going to be like to kind of have some freshmen and sophomores have to take a bit of a leadership role this year?
Yes, absolutely. Anna, like I said, she's our senior. She's pretty much knows the ins and outs. She knows the competition, so she's going to help guide a lot of the freshmen. And again, that freshman group is really good. They're very competitive. They have the will to fight. They just don't give up. That's just the group that they are. So Anna's going to kind of take them under their wing and help them along the way to be leaders, essentially, because that's what they have to be. And this, like I said, this freshman class, they're just a great group of girls. So I'm really excited about it.
Well, kind of give me, it's going to be a bit of a 2-part question. Give me like kind of some hope, like expectations or like an outlook on this season, and then just kind of what you're hoping to build for next season.
This team is really quick, so I'm hoping to build off of that, run and gun and go, just because they are quick. But again, they're freshmen, they're inexperienced, so we're going to take our lumps, and I understand that. But again, this freshman group, and I don't want to keep going back to this freshman group because there are a bunch of sophomores that are on this team, and there is Anna. They are going to give us their all in what they do out there, but just going to be very quick, hopefully under control. Again, I know that we're not going to come out and be the CBC champs. I mean, that's essentially what you want to do, but with such a young group, we'll keep fighting like I know that they will, and we'll come out and do it the best we can.
One last question. What have you liked from the team so far in the past couple weeks of practice as you guys have your first scrimmage tomorrow at Bristol?
What I liked so far of what I've seen is they encourage each other. It's not just, okay. It's literally the whole team is encouraging everybody else. Keep going, keep fighting, finish till the end. It's the togetherness that you really don't have with a lot of other teams. It's a very close-knit group, and I think it's grabbing all of the upperclassmen, the sophomores, and Anna, and it's just bringing it all together. So that's what I like to see with this team so far. So.
Thank you. Good luck this season.
Thank you.